Good evening, everyone. This is Robert. RJL Network presents another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. The 1988 season is on the air. Today's date is August 25th, 1988. We are at County Stadium for a big American League East matchup between the New York Yankees and the Milwaukee Brewers. The Yankees come into this game a record of 72-52, and at the moment they are tied with the Blue Jays at second place. The Tigers are one game back of both of them at 71 wins. The Brewers at 76-53. They have a 4-game lead on the Yankees and the Blue Jays for first. So right now the Brewers are leading the American League East. But it's a big logjam at the top of that division as Milwaukee, the Yankees, Toronto, Detroit, and Boston are all within 6 games of each other. So 5 teams still have a shot to get 3 spots. Anything is possible in that division. So this makes for a very important game here tonight at County Stadium. Brian B. and Doug Hunt are first to join us here at County Stadium, and John Haverly. The Milwaukee Brewers historically won this game 4-1. They had 8 hits. The Yankees had 3 hits, but we'll see what Inside Pitch has to say. And lately, Inside Pitch has been giving us some pretty good baseball games. If you want to know, if you don't believe me, check out last night's Reds-Pirates game. That was pretty good, although Brian B. may kind of differ with the result of that game. But meanwhile, we have a good one here tonight. Of course, today I went to go see the Mets play the Cardinals, and ID Jester was with me, or I should say I went to go see him at that stadium, and I will tell you I will give you, around the 7th inning stretch, I will give you my thoughts on how that went. So let's get things started. Starting pitcher tonight for the Milwaukee Brewers is Teddy Higuera. We've seen him before. 16 wins, 9 losses, no saves, a 2.45 ERA. Pretty much the ace of the Milwaukee staff. So he gets the call tonight, okay, for the Brewers. So the fans here at County Stadium are excited. They know this is a big game. And the Yankees know this is a big game. They're chasing the Brewers. There's 5 teams in the AL East trying to get 3 playoff spots. Let's see what happens tonight. Let's go to the top of the first. Leading off for the Yankees will be Ricky Henderson, best leadoff hitter in baseball history. He is in left field, 305 average, 6 homers, 50 RBIs. We're using powder blue, white, and yellow dice. Brewers are the home team. Everything is set for a big game of Sunday night baseball. Let's see what Inside Pitch has to say. Higuera, 6'2", range play. Henderson, 4'4", that's a fly ball hit to left field. Going after it is Jim Adducci. His range is a 3. He will make the catch. That'll be a fly out to left. And that is the first out. Nice play by Adducci out there. Next up will be Donnie Baseball Mattingly, who's at first base. Should be in the Hall of Fame. 311 average, 18 homers, and 88 RBIs. Higuera will go ahead and pitch. And 3-3, strikeout 16. That's high. County Stadium subtracts 1 from strikeouts and 3 from walks. Mattingly, 5'4", and he laces a double into left field. So the Yankees will get themselves a man on second, thanks to Donnie Baseball. Next batter will be the right fielder, Dave Winfield. Hall of Famer? Absolutely. 322 average, 25 homers, 107 RBIs. 1988 was one of Winfield's best seasons. Strategy roll with Mattingly on at second. That is a 3 he'll stay put. Higuera, 3-1, strikeout 8, and nope, that is too high. Winfield, 1-1, and he hits a fly out to center. And getting under that is going to be Yount. That is out number 2. Mattingly will automatically stay at second base. So 2 outs now, and that will bring up the New York designated hitter, Jack Clark. 242 average, 27 homers, 93 RBIs, and 88. He's a monster. Strategy roll, and Mattingly stays put. Higuera, 1-3, strikeout 17. No, the stadium saves Clark. 3-2, and it's going to be a base hit right past second, and that will be a single. Mattingly will come around to score. The Yankees will have a quick 1-0 lead here in the top of the first, as Jack Clark does get an RBI single. So the stadium saved his bacon on a strikeout, and now we'll see the catcher, Don Slaught. 283 average, 9 homers, 43 RBIs in 88. Clark on at first, that 18, he will stay put. Slaught's not bunting with 2 outs. Higuera, 5-6, strikeout 19, that is high. Slaught, 3-2, and that's a base hit to right field. That'll be a single. Clark, base runner 3 with 2 outs. Single to right, 0, a 1-3, he'll make third, and he will. Clark's got good enough speed, and Slaught will get a base hit. And now the Yankees are threatening again. Next up will be the center fielder, Gary Ward. 225 average, 4 homers, 24 RBIs. Played about half the games for the Yankees that year. Strategy roll, and nothing on the 11. Higuera will pitch to Ward. Higuera, 4-6 against the righty. That will be an out. And it is a grounder to short. Up with it will be Swaim, and he will throw to first to retire the side. 1 run on 3 hits. For the Yankees, they take a quick 1-0 lead going into the bottom of the first. Clee baseball fan and Steeler fan join us here at County Stadium. Starting pitcher for the New York Yankees tonight is Richard Dotson. I forgot he pitched for the Yankees in 88. 12 wins, 9 losses, but a 5.00 ERA. So obviously he had some pitching troubles, but yet he still had a winning record with a 5.00 ERA. That kind of tells me he got run support, I guess, when he pitched mostly for the Yankees. And Brian Patterson now here at County Stadium. Let's go to the bottom of the first. Leading off for the Brewers will be Paul Molitor, Hall of Famer. 312 average, 13 homers, 60 RBIs. He is at third base tonight. So already 1-0 in favor of the Yanks. Dotson, 4-6, strikeout 9. That is high. Molitor, 5-5, and that's a ground out to third. It will be handled by Aguayo for the first out. That'll bring up the second baseman, Jim Gantner, most underrated player in Brewers history. 276 average, 47 RBIs. Gantner was solid his career with the Brew Crew. Dotson, 3-1. And against the lefty, that's going to be an out. And that's a fly out to left. And it will be Ricky getting to that one. And now we'll see the center fielder, Robin Yount, Hall of Famer. Yeah, sure, absolutely. 306 average, 13 homers, 91 RBIs. Dotson will go ahead and make the pitch. I will tell you all about my time with ID Jester at the 7th inning stretch. Dotson, 2-3, error on a grounder. Yount, 5-4, and that is a fly out to center field, and that's going to be Ward getting to that. He will make the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 inning by Dotson, and the Yankees have a 1-0 lead after 1. Richard 280Z Dotson, absolutely. Top of the second, leading off for the Yankees will be Luis Aguayo. He is at third base tonight. 249 average, 6 homers, 13 RBIs that year in 88. Higuera with the pitch. 5-4 against the righty. That will be an out, and it will be a ground out to third, taken care of by Molly. Now we'll see Randy Velarde. Velarde is at second base. 174 average, 5 homers, 12 RBIs. Only played in about little less than 50 games for the Yankees that year. Higuera, 6-1, strikeout 10. He got him. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. First strikeout for Higuera. He had 192 of them in 88. He had some heat. And now we'll see the shortstop, Rafael Santana, ex-86 champion Met. 240 average, 4 homers, 38 RBIs. Higuera will go ahead and make the pitch. 1-3 strikeout. The 18 is high. Santana, 6-5. That's hit to right field. That is a 6. And against the lefty, Santana will have a single. So Santana goes ahead and keeps the inning alive with a base hit. And that does allow Ricky to bat. He's 0 for 1. Santana not really a threat to do anything, and he will stay put. Higuera, 6-2, range play. Henderson, 6-5. That's a pop fly ball to the shortstop. Getting under it is Swaim. His range is a 3, and he'll make the catch in the outfield, and that will retire the side. Nice play by Swaim. And that is a pop out to short. And that will end the inning. No runs and a hit for the Yankees. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Leading off for the Brew Crew will be the first baseman, Greg Brock. 212 average, 6 homers, 50 RBIs in 88. Dotson with the pitch. 5-3, that is a blank. Brock, a 2-6, that's a fly out to center field, and Ward will step in and grab it for the out. Next up will be Rob Deer in headlights. He is in right field tonight, 252 average, 23 bombs, 85 RBIs. Dotson with the pitch. Dotson, 4-2, range play. Deer, 3-2. That's a fly ball hit to center field. It's going to be a range play for Ward. His range is a 4, and he'll make the catch. A shoestring catch, but he's got it. And that is out number 2. Third straight fly out to Ward in center. But that one he actually had to work for. Here's B.J. Surhoff. He is the catcher. 245 average, 5 homers, 38 RBIs. Dotson will go ahead and pitch. 1-2 against the lefty. That is going to be a fly ball hit to left field. And Ricky Henderson is going to get to that one. And that is another 1-2-3 inning on the Brew Crew. 1-0 Yankees after 2. We go to the top of the third here in this big game in the American League East. Donnie Baseball Mattingly leads off. He got a double his first time up. Should be in the Hall of Fame. Higuera with the pitch. 4-6 against the lefty. Blank. Mattingly. Mattingly, 6-1. Fly out to right field. And that's going to be Deer making the catch. Here's Winfield. Winfield is 0 for 1. Higuera will go ahead, set in there. He makes the pitch. 1-5, error on a throw. Winfield, 6-5, and that's going to be a ground ball hit to short, and that's picked up by Swaim. His error rating is a 12. That's a 4, and he's going to throw that ball wide. Throws it wide to first. Brock's range is a 5. He will prevent the ball from getting past him, but that will be an error. So that is an E6 on Swaim. As Swaim goes ahead and makes an error, that is the first error on the Brewers. They did not have any errors in the game historically, but Winfield will be safe at first. So Swaim makes a throwing error, but Greg Brock prevents the ball from getting past him, and Winfield will hold it first. Now Winfield switches a double play, and here comes Clark. Clark is 1 for 1 with a base hit. Winfield had 9 stolen bases that year. That 4 means he stays where he is. Higuera will go ahead and pitch. Higuera, 1-2. Home run chance. Righty, 1-19. The 13 is good. Against the lefty, Clark needs an 18. And he pretty much got it. Kaboom! That ball is high. That ball is pretty deep. And that ball is also, well, pretty gone. Home run, Jack Clark. Stadium groans. That was a bad pitch by Higuera. He threw him a meatball, and Clark went ahead and turned that into lasagna, and that way out of here. It's 3-0 Yankees. As Clark goes ahead and gets the big one there. And Yankees now up 3-0 on the Brew Crew here. So that error does allow an extra run to come in. So here is Ward. Ward has got a base hit his first time up. Still one out, top of the third. Higuera with the pitch. 2-2, strikeout. The 19 is high. Ward, 4-6, and that's a ground out to second base. Gantner will go ahead and toss it over to first for out number 2. 2 outs, and here comes Slot. Slot is 0 for 1. Higuera will go ahead and make the pitch. Higuera, 4-5, strikeout 14. No, that just missed to the stadium. Slot gets the swing, 6-6, but that's a fly out to center field. And Yount will come under there, and he will make the play and retire the side. 2 runs on 1 hit and 1 error. A 2-run bomb by Jack Clark. 3-0 going into the bottom of the third inning. Leading off for the Brewers will be the first baseman. He is the designated hitter, Joey Meyer. 263 average, 11 homers, 45 RBIs. Meyer is the DH tonight for the Brewers. Dotson will pitch. Dotson 4-2, range play. Meyer 5-1. That's a fly ball hit to left. Henderson going after it. Range is a 4. That is a 4. He will make the catch. It's out number 1. A nice play by Henderson out there. Next up will be the left fielder, Jim Adducci. 266 average, a homer, 15 RBIs. Only played in about 44 games for the Brewers in 88. Dotson will pitch. Dotson 6-6, range play again. Adducci 2-4. That's a single to right field, but it's a range play for Winfield. His range is a 2. He'll make the play. He takes a single away from Adducci, and that'll be a fly out to right. 2 down. Nice play by Winfield. Takes a single away. And now the shortstop, Dale Swaim. Great baseball name. 242 average, 9 homers, 51 RBIs in 88. Dotson will go ahead and pitch. Dotson 5-3. That is a blank. Swaim 6-4. That's a fly ball hit to center field. Ward's got all the room he needs. And that is another 1-2-3 inning. And 8 of the 9 outs made by the Brewers are been flyouts. And Richard Dotson, really a ground out and a flyout pitcher, both even. But all of them in flyouts. 3-0 Yankees after 3. Top of the 4th coming up. Luis Aguayo leads off. He is 0 for 1. Big time home run by Jack Clark gives the Yankees a 3-0 lead. I'll tell you right now, if the Yankees do make the postseason, they may be a tougher out than some people think. Higuera, 1-2, home run chance, righty, 1-19. It just clears a 19. Aguayo needs an 11. And he's got it. Kaboom! That ball is high, that ball is deep, and that ball is gone. Home run, Luis Aguayo. Stadium groans. Another bad pitch by Higuera. This time he pitches a grapefruit, and Aguayo goes ahead and turns that into fruit salad. And it is now 4-0 Yankees. As the Yankees right now are really becoming the Bronx Bombers here. Here's Velarde. He's 0 for 1. No action yet in the Brewer bullpen, though. Higuera, 3-2. That's a pitcher result. The 18 is high. Velarde, 3-6. That's a ground out to second base. Gantner will make the play. Here's Santana. Santana is 1 for 1. He got a base hit his first time up. Higuera with the pitch. 4-1. That's a blank. He's not tired. Santana 1-3. That's a single. He smacks one past short. And Santana has 2 hits tonight. So Higuera doesn't look like he has his best stuff. And here's Ricky. Henderson is 0 for 2. Infield is at double play. Anything on the strat? The answer is no. Higuera pitching to Henderson. Fans here at County Stadium wondering, come on, you're one of our best pitchers. You should be doing better than this. Higuera, 4-5, strikeout. Nope. Henderson, 4-4, and that's a fly out to left field. And it will be a Ducci coming in there. He'll make the play for out number 2. Santana stays where he is. Now the batter is Donnie Baseball. He's 1 for 2. And nothing on Santana. He'll stay at first base. Higuera sizes Mattingly up. He'll pitch. Higuera 5-1 against the lefty. Strikeout plus. That 11 will get Mattingly called strike 3. Mattingly can't believe it, but he's going to find out that was a good pitch. And that will end the inning. Strikeout number 2 for Higuera. So 1 run on 2 hits for the Yankees. They have a 4-0 lead here going into the bottom of the 4th. As right now, the Yankees are hitting Higuera pretty hard. He's a lot easier to pitch when you have a 4-run lead. Paul Molitor leads off for the Brewers. He's 0 for 1. Dotson will pitch. Dotson, 6-5, range blank, I'm sorry. Molitor, 2-1, that's a grounder to second base. And Velarde will toss it over to first. 1 down, here is Gantner. Gantner is 0 for 1. Dotson will go ahead and pitch. 4-5, that's a blank. Gantner, 5-1, that's a ground out to second base once again. Velarde takes his time, tosses it over, 2 down. And now the batter is Yount, and Yount is 0 for 1. Dotson settles in, and now deals. 1-4, hit by pitch, 1. Yes, he hit him, plunk, ouch. Yount is a 3, -2 makes him a 1, and he does hit Yount. So that is a hit batter. And Yount's going to go to first on a hit by pitch. First hit batter of the game. And now the batter will be Brock. And he's 0 for 1. Still 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. And strategy roll 13. Yount will stay where he is. Dotson will set up on Brock. And here's the pitch. 6-1. Strikeout 3. Yep, swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that retires the side. That's the first strikeout by Dotson. He had 77 of them in 88. And the inning is over. Nothing across except a hit batter. And after 4, it's still 4-0 Yankees. We go to the top of the 5th. Dave Winfield leads off. He reached on an error his last time up. He's 0 for 2, though. Higuera, he'll go ahead, settle in with the pitch. Higuera, 3-5, hit by pitch, 14, no. Winfield, 3-2, it's a grounder to shortstop, and Swaim will take his time and throw it over for the out. 1 down, here comes Clark. Clark is having a great night tonight. 2 for 2, a single and a bomb. Higuera makes the pitch. 3-2. Pitcher result. The 4 against the righty is too high. Clark, a 5-1. That's a deep fly ball to center field, but it will stay in the park. And Robin Yount will make the catch. 2 down. Next up is Slot. Slot is 1 for 2. Higuera, he'll make the pitch. 5-6, strikeout 9. Yes, got him. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that will end the inning. Third strikeout for Higuera. And 1, 2, 3 go the Yankees. They still have a 4-0 lead here as we now go to the bottom of inning number 5. Dotson gets back on the mound. Rob Deere leads off. He's 0 for 1. 4-0. But remember, no lead is safe, an inside pitch. Dotson, 1-1. That's a blank. Deere, 5-6. And that's a base hit to left field. Deere gets a single. That's the first hit of the game for the Brewers. Nice job by Dotson. 4 innings of no-hit ball. But Deere will go ahead and get the first. And maybe now the Brewers can get something going. Suroff is next. He's 0 for 1. Infield moves a double play. Deere had 9 stolen bases that year. That is a 2, and he doesn't get the steal. The hit and run comes up. You're down by 4 runs. You're not hit and running here. Dotson will go ahead and pitch. Dotson, 2-5 against the lefty. That is a blank. Suroff, 4-5. That ball is hit to left field. Again, that is a 20, and that's going to be a fly out to left against the righty. He got way under that, and Henderson will get there for the out. Meyer is next. He's 0 for 1. Anything on the strat? The 8 says no. Deere stays where he is. Dotson looking on. He'll now make the pitch. Dotson, 3-5. Blank. Meyer, 4-2. That's a fly out to center. And Ward has plenty of time. And now he'll have plenty of ball. 2 down. Here's Aducci. Aducci is 0 for 1. Deere still on at first. That is a 3. Again, a hit and run comes up, but you're not doing it with 2 outs. So Dotson will pitch to Aducci. Fans here at County Stadium wondering what's going on. Dotson, 5-4 against the lefty. That's going to be a ground ball hit to short. Up with it will be Santana, and he's going to throw to first to get Aducci, and the inning is over. No runs in 1 hit. Richard Dotson right now pitching like Ron Guidry. After 5, it's a 5-0 game here at County Stadium. Joel Turney joins us here at County Stadium. We go to the top of the 6th, rapidly moving ball game so far. And one of the reasons why these games are moving a little faster, I'm actually kind of like, not being a little bit less descriptive in some of my plays. Gary Ward leads off for the NYY. He is 0 for 2. Higuera will pitch to him. Higuera, 2-2, strikeout 6, swing and a miss, struck him out. And that is strikeout number 4 for Teddy. And now Aguayo. Aguayo hit a bomb his last time up. He is 1 for 2. Dice clock. Yeah, dice clock. Bring it to the dice clock. Dice clock violation. Higuera with the pitch. Higuera, 4-3, strikeout 18. That is high. Aguayo, 3-5. That's a single. He hits one into center field. And Aguayo was now 2 for 3. So he's having a nice night. Here's Velarde. Velarde is 0 for 2. Infield is at double play. Higuera will go ahead and set up and prepare for the pitch. Strat. Nothing on the 15. Aguayo stays where he is. Higuera with the pitch. Higuera 1-6. Strikeout. The 14 is high. Velarde 4-1. That's a fly ball hit to center. And Yount is going to have plenty of time to get there. 2 down. Here's Santana. He's having a good night. He's 2 for 2. Aguayo, nothing on the 16. He stays put. Higuera will make the pitch. Higuera, 3-4. Wild pitch, ball 1. The 19 is high. 1-4. Error on a grounder. Santana, 6-3 against the lefty. That's a ground ball to second base. That ball is hit to Gantner. His error rating is a 4. That's a 9. He'll handle it with no problem. Throws it to first, and that retires a side. So no runs in a hit for the Bronx Bombers. But they still lead 4-0 here going in the bottom of the 6th as the Yankees trying to chase the Brewers down. The Yankees are tied. The Yankees are tied with the Blue Jays right now. Actually, the Yankees really at 72 and 52. The Blue Jays at 72 and 55. The Yankees actually are in second by a game and a half over the Blue Jays, because the Blue Jays have actually played more games, but they're tied with 72 wins. Texag 75 joins us here at County Stadium. I was wondering if you were going to break your streak. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning, 4-0. Richard Dotson pitching like Catfish Hunter. Dale Swain leads off for the Brewers, and he is 0 for 1. Dotson had a 5.00 ERA, but you wouldn't know it in this game. Dotson, 1-2 against the switch left. That's an out, and it's going to be a grounder to second base, handled easily by Velarde. Man, Dotson just mowing down the Brewers today. Here's Molitor. Molitor is 0 for 2, 18 straight. Yes, Texag's going to try to break Cal Ripken's record. I know for a fact, if I'm correct, I think Steeler Fan has been to the most games of my entire history of the channel. And actually, if I'm correct, I think you were there for the first one I ever did, Matt. The payoff pitch game between the Cubs and the Mets from the 1969 payoff pitch game. I think you were there for that. I don't know. I know I save all my chats, so I always have the chat available. Dotson will pitch. Dotson 1-2 against the righty. That's blank. Molitor 3-6, and he has a double into right field. So now maybe the Brewers can get something going here. That's only the second hit of the game for the Brew Crew. As Molitor hits a double, he will hold at second base. And now the batter is Gantner. Can't top Steeler Fan. Could have been. You've been around a while. Yes, you have. As I said, you are one of the oldest. That's been one of the oldest with me. You always pretty much were there. Clee Baseball Fan has been there a lot. Brian Patterson and Brian B. Have been around at least more than a year. I think you are the oldest. And that's makes it special. And of course, I do appreciate that, sir. Gantner, the batter, is 0 for 2. Anything on the strat, that's a 16. Molitor will stay put. Dotson now will pitch to Gantner. Dotson 6-4, walk plus, and that 12, yeah, that'll walk him. So now the Brewers got something going on. And that is the first walk issued by Dotson. He had 69 of them in 88, and he will get a walk. And now a chance for the Brewers. Here is Yount. Yount got hit by a pitch his last time up. He is 0 for 1. Infield now a double play. Strategy 17, no play. Dotson will pitch to Yount. Fans here at County Stadium hoping for a hit. Dotson, 4-6, strikeout 3, and he got him. He got him. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's a big K by Dotson, and that is only his second strikeout of the game. 2 down. He gets Yount swinging. And I do thank you very much for that compliment there, Mr. Matt. I'm very happy to be your friend. Here's Brock. Brock is 0 for 2. Molitor on at second. Gantner on at first. And I also do thank you very much for the compliment, Texags. I do appreciate, but don't forget the other guys. I still say Al Red Sox fan, Dave Gardner, Ron Juckett, ID Jester. I still say they're the tops. I still got a long way to go before I can get to their level. Strategy roll. Nothing on a 7. Dotson will pitch. Dotson, 1-4. Hit by pitch. No. Brock will go ahead and swing the bat. 6-6, but he's going to ground it to second base. And Velarde will take care of it. Throws to first, side retired. And the Brewers are just not getting any breaks. No runs, 1 hit and a walk. And as I said, right now, the Brewers are not getting the breaks. Dotson is pitching like a Hall of Famer tonight. 4-0 Yankees here after 6. We go to the top of the 7th. As I said, rapidly moving ball game tonight. That dice clock of ours. Higuera will pitch. I think he will pitch here, or will he? He'll be tired after 2 batters. But since you're in the American League, I think I'll let him pitch. So Higuera will pitch to Henderson. Yeah, you always say they're rigged. Higuera with the pitch. Higuera, 6-2, range play. Henderson, 2-1. That's a base hit past short, but it's a range play for Swaim. His range is a 3. He won't get it. That will be a base hit, and Henderson gets the first. That's the first hit of the game for Ricky. Strategy rolls are off, so we will not get the steal sign. So it's pitcher versus batter. Higuera will pitch to Mattingly. Infield is at double play. Higuera, 6-5, strikeout 3. No. Mattingly just avoids it. Mattingly, 2-4, and that's a ground ball to short. 2-2-3. Second base, Gantner, 0 pivot, 1-3 double play. They got it, 2 outs. Mattingly grounds out into the 6-4-3. Nice play there. And now the batter is Winfield. Higuera is now tired, but they're going to let him pitch. The only season that wasn't rigged was 1985. Jeez. Oh, so you're saying that 1994 no-hitter by your favorite pitcher, Bill Swift, wasn't rigged? Thank you very much there, Steve. Matt, I always knew that wasn't rigged. The greatest game I ever did, the 1994 National League Wildcard Playoff, the Giants and the Astros, where Steeler fans' favorite player, Bill No-Hitter Swift, no-hit the Astros. So that was not rigged. Thank you there, Steeler fan, because that was 1994, not 1985, and that was payoff pitch, too. Higuera with the pitch. 4-1. That is a base hit right past the pitcher, and that's going to be it for Higuera. That is a tired result. And Winfield does get the single. And that'll be it for Higuera. So a base hit right past the pitcher, as that is fatigue, and that will be it for Teddy, and they're taking him out. 1994 was rigged just like all of them. We'll see a new pitcher for the Brewers, Jack Clark, coming up to bat. And we'll see who the Brewers are going to bring out. And they're going to go ahead and bring out Don August. 13 wins, 7 losses, no saves. No, not August. My bad. He's got only 2 relief appearances. I don't want to bring him in that quick. Hold on. Not August. Let's bring in... now we got it where it's a 4-0 lead. They'll bring in Chuck Krim instead. Chuck Krim, 7 wins, 6 losses, 9 saves, a 2.91 ERA. Krim will come on to pitch. He had 70 relief appearances. So Chuck Krim will go up against Clark here. 2 outs. Top of the 7, 4-0. My only no-hitter was pitched by a player who came to the Mets in the greatest Mets trade ever, Pat Zachary. Worst trade in baseball history. Winfield will at first base. Strategy rolls are off. Krim, 4-1. Error on a throw. Clark, 2-2. And that's going to be a base hit to center field. That will be a single. Single to center. Winfield, a base runner, 3. Single to center and becomes a 4 with 2 outs. -1 is a 3. And a 1-3, we'll see if he goes a 1-3, he'll make it to third. And he does make it to third, but that is a 2, and the center fielder is Yount, and his error rating is a 1. There will not be a throwing error. So Clark will go ahead and get to first. Winfield does get to third base. There is no throwing error. Wow, a 1 error rate for Yount in center, and that is a 2. And he does not make an error, and Winfield will hold at third base. If that was an error, it's an extra base for every, and it would have been an extra base. So Yount gets it in, and now the batter is Slot. And Slot is 1 for 3. Still 2 outs here. Fans here at County Stadium hoping Krim can keep it a 4-0 lead. Krim goes ahead and makes the pitch. Krim, 2-2. Home run chance. Righty, 1-12. The 12 is good. Against the righty, Slot needs a 10. And he got it. Kaboom! That ball is high. That ball is deep. That ball is gone. Home run, Don Slot. The Bronx Bombers are bombing away. Stadium groans. Don Slot gets in the act as he blasts a 3-run bomb, and it's now 7-0 as the Yankees get the touchdown and the extra point. 3-run bomb there. Just a bad pitch by Chuck Krim. Put it right over the plate, and Slot said, "Thank you very much. It must be my birthday," and he smacks it. Now 7-0 Yankees, and here is Ward. And Ward is 0 for 3. Still 2 outs in the top of the 7th. Frank Roszak joins us here at County Stadium. Krim with the pitch. 5-6, range play. Ward, 3-1. That's a fly ball hit to center field. Yount after it. His range is a 3. That is a 2. He will come in and make the catch. And that will retire the side. 3 runs. Let's see here. 3 runs on 4 hits. A 3-run bomb by Don Slot. And the Yankees have a 7-0 lead here. Before we go to the bottom of the 7th, we are at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, take me out to the ball game. I'll be right back. Don't forget, we got 10-minute ticker coming up after tonight's game. Tomorrow night will be August 28th. And we go from one New York team to the other New York team, and we got a big game in the National League. The San Francisco Giants will take on the New York Mets from Shea Stadium. Mike Krukow will go for the Giants, and I finally get Dr. K on the mound, Dwight Gooden. He will pitch for the Mets tomorrow. And a big matchup on August 28th. The Mets have a 1-game lead for third place in the NL East. They lead the Cardinals by a game. The Giants are 1 game back of the Astros, at least right now before the ticker. So a big game tomorrow night at Shea. San Francisco and the Mets. The doctor will be in. Definitely do not want to miss that. Now, before we go to the bottom of the 7th inning in this game between the Yankees and the Brewers, I would like to mention how it went with ID Jester today. It was such an honor to meet that man. He actually got to the stadium before I did, Roger Dean Stadium in Jupiter, Florida, which is about 35 minutes away from me here. He's 3 hours away since he lives in Sarasota. And we met up inside, and I met him and his lovely wife. The first thing I said to him, I shook his hand, and I don't know if he's listening. I don't know if he will be, I know he'll probably listen to this stream because I told him I would have my say. And as far as I'm concerned, I was in awe. And the reason why, a lot of people say, what is he? He just rolls cards and dice like a lot of us do. But he was one of the first people that actually made me get inspired to do this stuff. Him, Al Red Sox fan, Ron Juckett, Dave Gardner, Dave at Baseball Demos. They were all inspiring. ID Jester, to meet one of the guys that inspired me to do this junk, all right, was amazing. We went ahead, we talked for a while. We sat next to each other in the game. The Mets beat the Cardinals. It was a happy recap for me for the Mets. He left about the 6th inning. I left about the bottom of the 7th inning. I didn't stay the whole game. My game was yesterday. That's the game I stayed the whole time for, when the Mets beat the Marlins. But I had stars. Believe it or not, I had stars in my eyes. It was really, I'm a 53-year-old man. But to meet someone that actually gave me the gumption to do this by watching him do it was very special. So and I know, of course, I know on his way home, he probably said, dang, that Robert, he talks too much. And that's true. I did talk his ear off while we were watching. But we were talking about baseball. We were talking about the game, the rules, and all that. And, and I just want to say that he is such a great human being. It was an honor to be in his presence. And, I know his wife said I swelled his head up. I said, that's okay. You know what? Sometimes you need someone, to show appreciation for someone. And Kirk ID Jester was definitely an inspiration. And I would feel that same way if I met a lot of you people out there as well. Or as, Ron Juckett, him, I would definitely really want to shake that man's hand. I wish we could get Ron, Red Sox fan, Dave Gardner, wish we could do like a big convention and, choose a place in the center of America. We all get there and we roll all cards and dice with each other, inside pitch, fall classic, payoff pitch, APA, strat, whatever, get together and just roll some games. A cards and dice convention. Tony Porter, of course, get him in there as well. Dave at Baseball Demos. I would just love to see something like that. It would be amazing if we could do it. But I just want to give my props to Kirk ID Jester. Thank you very much for meeting me. Thank you for allowing me to join you for the ball game. I was able to sit next to him. I got a seat next to him when he told me he was going to be there, and I found out a seat was empty. It was crowded. It was packed. The game between the Mets and the Marlins yesterday was not packed. The Cardinals have a very good fan base. They always have. That stadium was loaded. A lot of sea of red and a lot of blue and orange in there, too. He wore his Cardinals jersey. I wore my Mets 86 spring training jersey with strawberry on it. And, and it was just, to me, it was just an amazing experience. To meet somebody that, here I am, I FaceTime him on the chat. I FaceTimed Al Red Sox fan, Dave Gardner. I faced all of them. But to actually meet one of you guys in person, I don't know about you, but I just think that is so special. And I want to thank Kirk ID Jester and his lovely wife, for allowing me to spend a couple of hours of good time with them at a baseball game, and I also, of course, showed and yes, Steeler fan, I also said to him, I said hello to him from everybody from you guys in the chat. Of course, Steeler fan, Brian B., Doug Hunt, I mentioned everybody in the chat that I know that said because I know you wish him well wishes, of course, and so I just want to show the absolute appreciation to that man. And he was terrific to be around. He was happy. And he said it was an honor for him too, but the honor really was mine because he's been doing it longer than I have. And I just want to say, I know he's not in the stream tonight, but I told him to please watch the replay if he can, so I could say what I need to say. So again, thank you very much, ID Jester, Kirk, and I hope we get to do that again, whether we see them in a spring training game or maybe at Lone Depot Park. When the Cardinals play the Marlins, I'll go as a Marlins fan, which I do sometimes. I hope to meet him again. And of course, one of these days, if any of you guys ever find yourself down here in Florida, South Florida or something like that, it would be an honor to get with you guys as well. So again, thank you, ID Jester, for the privilege and the opportunity to meet you. And I wish nothing but I hope you had a safe trip home. And thank you very much. To me, it was just a very high honor. So I just think that needed to be said. And I had a wonderful time, and I will definitely do it again. Let's get back to baseball. Bottom of the seventh here. Yankees all over the Brewers 7-0 as Bears Den 007 joins us here at County Stadium. Good to see you, Bears Den. It's been a while, but I'm happy you are here. Dotson, he's pitching a gem tonight. Now he's got a 7-0 lead. Rob Deere will lead off for the Brewers, and he is 1 for 2. 7-0. Well, the Yankees in the 1979 ALDS, the Yankees came back and beat the Brewers in the 9th inning. Can the Brewers do it in reverse? Dotson, 4-3, walk plus, that's 7. Well, that's a good, no, yep, that does it. That does walk him. That makes him a 19, minus 3 is a 17, and Deere will, 16, and Deere is actually going to walk. So that's a leadoff walk given to Deere, so that's a good start. Here's Surhoff. Surhoff is 0 for 2. Infield double play. Strategy rolls, of course, are off. Dotson will go ahead and pitch. 3-5. That is a blank. Surhoff, 4-2. And against the righty, that's a base hit. Pass short. And Deere does not have the best speed. He's actually average, but he will hold at second base with a BR3. And now the Brewers are in business finally. Can they get to Dotson? Next batter is Meyer, and Meyer is 0 for 2. Dotson will pitch to him here. Infield still a double play depth. 7-0 Yankees, but the Brewers are now trying to do something. Dotson with the pitch. 5-3, that's a blank. Meyer, 1-3, that's a fly out to right. And it will be Winfield coming in and making the catch for out number 1. Deere is not going to go anywhere, even though he does have, well, let's see, 3 minus 1 to right is 2. Winfield minus 1. Arm is a 1. Nah, Deere will stay. You're down by 7 runs. The 6-run rule is in effect. Here's Aducci. Aducci is 0 for 2. Dotson will go ahead and make the pitch. Dotson, 2-2 against the lefty. That is going to be an out. And that's a fly ball to center field. Ward will get to it. And that is out number 2. And again, Deere will stay where he is. He will not try to go. And now 2 outs. Here is Swaim. Dotson is tired, but they're going to let him pitch. You got a 7-run lead. Why use your bullpen? Dotson could probably maybe go the distance. We'll see. Deere at second. Surhoff on at first. Dotson sets up. He pitches. 3-2. Home run result against the righty. Swaim needs a 7. That's a 6. And that one is out of here. Kaboom! That ball is high. That ball is deep. And that ball is gone. Home run, Dale Swaim. They finally break through Dotson. And the Brewers will get back 3 runs. 3-run bomb by Dale Swaim barely clears the wall, but it does it. It's now 7-3. So Swaim makes it a 7-3 game now as David Vega and Baseball with the Demos joins us here at County Stadium. And that will be it for Dotson. As now the Brewers get a field goal and now make it 7-3. And even though Dotson pitched beautifully, but that home run definitely will take him out. And Baseball Demo says Guante, and I agree. Coming in to pitch for the Yankees will be Cecilio Guante. 5 wins, 6 losses, 12 saves, a 2.82 ERA. He can only pitch to 5 batters, though, but we'll see how long he can go. So now a 7-3 ball game. Here is Molitor. Molitor is 1 for 3. Got a double his last time up. Mike Eisenberg joins us here at County Stadium. And you guys missed the 7th inning stretch where I said how my game went with ID Jester. Please check the replay and listen to the notes I had to say about it. And it was just wonderful. Guante, 1-6, that's an out. And that's going to be a fly out the left. And it will be Henderson getting to that. And that retires the side. So that's a fly out the left. And Molitor will sit back down. And that's the end of the inning. So 3 runs on 2 hits and a walk. A 3-run bomb by Dale Swaim, of all players. But it's 7-3 after 7. Yes, Cecilio is an honorable mention for a cool name. Yes, it is. We go to the top of the 8th. Yankees up 7-3. Krim, he can pitch to 3 more batters. He'll stay out there. Luis Aguayo leads off. He is 2 for 3, a home run and a single. Krim will make the pitch. Krim, 5-2, strikeout 13. That is high, just misses. Aguayo, 1-2, that's a base hit. He swaps one into right. And a single. Aguayo having a good night. He is now 3 for 4. 2 singles and a bomb. And here comes Velarde. Velarde is 0 for 3. Infield double play depth. Strategy rolls are still off. Krim, 5-6, range play. Velarde, 5-6. That's a ground ball hit to third. And that ball is hit to Molitor. His range is a 3, but a double play depth, his range is a 2. He won't get it. And that's going to be hit down the line past him. That's going to be a double. Aguayo will get to third. He will hold. Velarde goes to second, and now the Yankees trying to get the runs back. So a double by Velarde down the line as Molitor couldn't make the play. The batter is Santana. Santana having a good night. He's 2 for 3. And Krim will pitch to him. Infield now coming in to try to prevent runs here. Sebastian Stratt joins us here at County Stadium. And by the way, for those of you who did say good things on the post in the Universal Baseball Network with me and ID Jester, thank you very much. Very nice to hear from you guys. Aguayo on at third, Velarde on at second. Krim with the pitch. 2-3, strikeout. 17 is a no. Santana, 1-4, and that's a ground ball to short. Aguayo is a base runner of 1 at the infield end. They will not send him. The throw will go to first to get Santana, and that will be 1 out. So Aguayo holds, and you might as well because now you have Henderson coming up. And he's 1 for 4. Krim is now tired, and that's going to be it for Krim. He will come out, and the Brew Crew will go to the bullpen. And let's see if they're going to bring out here, and they will go with, let's see. Coming on to pitch for the Brewers will be Odell Jones. 5 wins, no losses, a save, a 4.35 ERA. Jones will be the 3rd Milwaukee pitcher. And he'll pitch to Henderson here. Runners at second and third, 1 out. Top of the 8th, 7-3. The Mega Powers meet. I don't know if I'm a Mega Power just yet. That would be like our Red Sox fan and Dave Gardner. And Ron Juckett. And David Baseball Demos. Those are the Mega Powers. They've been doing it longer than me. Aguayo at third, Velarde at second. Pitch from Jones. 2-1. Error on a throw. Henderson, 4-6. And that's going to be a fly ball to right field. And that's hit to Deere. Deere's going to make the catch for out number 2. Henderson, a sacrifice fly of 2. He will not bring in Aguayo that way. Aguayo, base runner 3. Deere, a -2 arm. A 1, Aguayo would score. And that is a 2, but now we got to see if he does not come in. So in that case, there's not going to be a throw to the plate, and he will stay at third base, 2 outs. So no error on a throw as Aguayo does not try to score, and he will hold at third base. That will bring up Donnie Baseball. Donnie Baseball is 1 for 4. He's got a double. But now 2 outs here in the top of the 8th. Can Jones get out of this jam? Fans here at County Stadium hoping for a good pitch. Jones, 4-2. Home run result against a righty. Mattingly needs a 15. That's a 5. And all the Yankees are doing tonight is going yard. Kaboom! That ball is high. That ball is deep. And Donnie Baseball just sent that to Mars. Home run, Donnie Baseball Mattingly. Stadium groans. A 3-run bomb by Don Mattingly as he goes ahead and pretty much sends this game pretty much out of reach. It's 10-3 Yankees as Donnie Baseball just blasts one off of Odell Jones. So now it's a 10-3 game, and here's Winfield. And the Brewers historically won this game 4-1, but it's not. I don't think that's going to happen there. Jones will pitch to Winfield. Jones, 3-4, blank. Winfield, 6-6. That's a ground out to short. Getting over there is going to be Swaim, and the throw goes to first to retire the side. 3 runs on 3 hits, a 3-run bomb by Donnie Baseball. It's 10-3 Yankees going in the bottom of the 8th. Guante will get back on the mound. He can pitch to 4 batters before tiring. Jim Gantner leads off for the Brewers. He's 0-for-2 with a walk. And now the Yankees with a 10-3 lead. Guante with the pitch. 5-6, strikeout, 17 is high. Gantner, 3-1, that's a ground ball hit to second. And Velarde will toss it over to first. 1 down. Here is Yount. Yount is 0-for-2, but hit by a pitch. Brewers fans wonder if this Don Majkowski kid from the Packers can lead them back to... Oh, God. The Magic Man. Don Majkowski, the Magic Man. Boy, that name brings back some memories. When football really was still football. Guante, 3-3. Pitcher result, the 10 is... That's going to be an out. And that will be a fly ball hit to left field. And Henderson will grab it. And that is out number 2 against a righty. That will be an out with the 10. And now the batter is Brock. Brock is 0-for-3. Yankee pitching has been excellent today. Guante with the deal. 5-5. Walk plus that 11 will be a ball 4. And Guante will walk Brock. So Brock goes to first. A chance now for deer in headlights. And he is 1-for-2, a single and a walk. Yep, back when the Packers played at County Stadium a couple of games a year, usually. Boy, those are the days. 80s football. 2 outs, bottom of the 8th inning, 10-3 Yankees. Brock on at first. Guante will be tired after deer. Guante, 1-3, strikeout 5. It won't matter. He got him. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Side retired. Nothing across except a walk for the Brewers. 10-3 in favor of the Bombers. And they are bombing away tonight. That home run by that homer, that is the 4th home run hit by the Yankees tonight. 1 home run hit by the Brewers. And that is the second 3, and that home run by Mattingly was the second 3-run bomb they had. We go to the top of the 9th. 10-3 Yankees. Odell Jones will pitch. Might as well. Jack Clark leads off. He is 3-for-4 tonight. 2 singles and a 2-run bomb. Jones will go ahead and pitch here. The frozen tundra of County Stadium just doesn't sound as good. Yes, you are right there, Dave. Jones, 5-2, walk plus, 14. Yep, Jack Clark will trot to first. Easy walk for Clark, and Clark will be on base 4 out of 5 times tonight. Here is Slot. Infield, a double play depth. Jones will go ahead and pitch. Jones, 3-2, strikeout 5. And he will get Slot on a K. Struck him out on some high cheese, 1 down. Next up is Ward. Ward is 0 for 4. I think is he the only hitter not on the hit? Yeah, he's the only hitter on the Yankees who's not joined the hit parade. Everybody else on the lineup has a hit. Odell Jones will go ahead and pitch to Ward. Jones, 2-1, error on a throw. Ward, 2-4. That's a ground ball to second base. Let's see what happens. 3-3-4. Shortstop, Swain, a 0 pivot. We'll keep the 9. A 1-4, it would be a double play. It is a 4, so now it's second base. Second baseman is Gantner. His error rating is a 4. That's a 9. He does not make an error. So Clark is out. Now, shortstop, Swain, his error rating is a 12. Does he throw a bad throw back to first? That is a 16. He does not. They will complete the double play and retire the side. 4-6-3 double play. Nothing across except a walk. And we will go to the bottom of the 9th inning. But will we see some 9th inning magic? A Clark bar. That's 1977 there, bud. You know what? Maybe I don't want to meet you in person one day, David. You'd be punning me to death. B.J. Surhoff leads off for the Brewers. Guante's going to come out of the game. He is tired. They are done. And we'll see a new pitcher for the Yankees, and it is going to be... And they're going to bring out Steve Shields. 5 wins, 5 losses, a 4.37 ERA. Shields will be the 3rd New York pitcher, and he will pitch to B.J. Surhoff. 10-3 Yankees, bottom of the 9th, is the block dragon on the Fritz. If somebody wants to give baseball demos the block dragon, you have my permission. Shields with the pitch. Shields, 1-5, hit by pitch, 4. Nope, that just missed. Surhoff, 4-5. That ball is hit to left field. That is a 1. And against the righty, that's going to be a single. So Surhoff leads off the inning with a hit. As the rally now begins. Here's Meyer. Meyer is 0 for 3. A Steeler fan gives him the block dragon. Thank you. Surhoff on at first base. Shields gives up a leadoff hit. Can the Brewers make anything out of it? Shields, infield a double play. Shields, 6-3, error on a grounder. Meyer, 3-1. That is a ground ball. It's a ground ball to first. The ball is hit to Mattingly. His error rating is a 4. That's a 10. He won't make an error. 3-4-4. Shortstop, Santana pivot, +1, a 1-5. It's a double play, and they got it. 2 outs. 3-6-3 double play. And 2 down. And the last chance for the Brewers will be Jim Adducci, and he's 0 for 3. So 2 outs. Shields trying to put this game in the books. And here comes the pitch. Shields, 1-3 against the lefty. We're going to need another batter. That's a base hit past the pitcher. And Adducci does keep the game alive. And that is a single for him. His first hit of the game. And now the batter is Swain. Swain got a bomb his last time up. He's 1 for 3. So Adducci keeps it alive. Shields will go ahead and make the pitch. Still 10-3. Can anything still go here and do it? Shields, 6-5, possible error. Swain, 6-4. That's a fly ball hit to center field. Going after it is Ward. His error rating is a 2. That's a 10. He'll take a couple of steps to his right. Puts out his glove. Block. And the ball falls into it. That's your game. Yankees go ahead and bomb the Brewers tonight, 10-3. Stadium groans. No runs on 2 hits as the Yankees go ahead and get the job done. And they get a win on the Brewers, so they get a game closer to them. A nice win for the Yankees on the road. And another tough loss for the Brewers against the Yankees. But they will go ahead and get a win here today by the Bronx Bombers. Final line score coming up. For the Yankees, 10 runs on 15 hits and no errors. For the Brewers, 3 runs on 6 hits and 1 error. The winning pitcher is Richard Dotson. It really couldn't have been any easier for him. He'll get the win. Teddy Higuera does take the loss. So a nice win for the Yankees. They will gain a game on the Brew Crew in the AL East. But now we're going to the ticker as this 1988 season has been a weird one. 10-minute ticker coming right up. It is now time for the 10-minute ticker, brought to you by FastScore Baseball. So what a year I've had for the 1988 season. I went ahead and had Brian Davis, who was the creator of FastScore Baseball, in a game, and I went to go see ID Gesture. And as I said, for those of you who want to know my thoughts on how that went, just when the replay is done, just check it and just go to the 7th inning stretch, and you will see my thoughts. Because I really don't need, I don't think I need to repeat them. They were just amazing. So the Yankees go ahead and get the win on the Brewers, 10-3. So let's go ahead and see how the rest of baseball goes. Only 2 other games were played on August 25th. Cubs and the Braves. Cubs 19-16, and that is 3. Braves 12-62, and that's 7. That's a win for the Braves. A big game, though, here. The Cardinals and the Reds. Cardinals and the Reds right here. St. Louis and the Reds. This is a big game right here. I actually need the Reds to win. Cardinals 155, and that is 4. Reds 11-26, and that is 3. And the Cardinals will beat the Reds, and now they're only a half game back of the Mets for 3rd. On to August 26th. Yankees and the Angels. Yankees 21-64. And that's 10. Angels 15-21, and that is 3. Another win for the Yankees. Cleveland and the White Sox. Indians 13-61, and that's 7. White Sox 5-34, and that is 3. And a win for the Tribe. Minnesota at Kansas City as the White Sox are beginning to fade. Twins 9-45, that is 5. Royals 3-54, and that is 4. That's a win for the Twins. Detroit at Milwaukee. Tigers 5-66, that is 8. The Brewers 9-24, and that is 2. And the Tigers will gain a game on them. Baltimore at Oakland. Orioles 133, that is 2. Athletics 21-42, that is 6, a win for the A's. As I said, the A's are beginning to finally pull away in the AL West. Boston at Seattle. Red Sox 12-44, that is 5. Mariners 14-34, and that is 4. That's a win for the Bo Sox as they stay with the rest of the pack in the AL East. Toronto at Texas. Toronto 16-43, that is 5. Rangers 8-13, that is 1, and that's a win for the Bluebirds. Cubs and the Braves. Cubs 11-43, that is 5. Atlanta 8-34, that is 3, and that's a win for the Cubs. Cardinals and the Reds. I need the Reds to win here. Cardinals 163, and that is 5. Reds 755, that is 5. We have extras. St. Louis rolls a 4 plus 0. Reds roll a 2 plus 0. The Cardinals will beat the Reds. Right now, they're tied for third with the Mets. Pirates and the Astros. Pirates 763, that is 7. Astros 623, and that is 2. And that's a win for the Pirates. Padres and the Expos. If the Padres win, I believe they take over third. Padres 653, they will. That is 5. Expos 532, and that is 3. And the Padres have taken over third place, I believe, from the Reds. Giants and the Mets. Mets got to continue to win ball games. Giants 6. They're not winning this one. Giants 663. That is 6. Mets 911 at 0. And again, the Mets now fall to fourth place behind the Cardinals. Dodgers and the Phillies. Dodgers trying to go ahead. Dodgers trying to go ahead and see if they can win another game. Dodgers 1662, and that is 8. Phillies 361, and that is 5. The Dodgers will win another game as they're trying to stay alive here. August 27th, Yankees and the Angels. Yankees 1836, and that is 5. Angels 13-13, that is 1. Another win for the Bronx Bombers. Cleveland and the White Sox. Cleveland 9-32, and that's 3. White Sox 9-36, and that is 4. That's a win for the Pale Hose. Minnesota, Kansas City. Minnesota 6-24, and that is 2. Royals 16-16, that's 3. That's a win for the Royals. Detroit at Milwaukee. Detroit 11-64, that is 8. The Brewers 9-45, and that is 5. The Brewers will lose 3 games tonight. Baltimore at Oakland. Orioles -123, that is 1. Oakland 22-56, and that is 8. That couldn't be any easier, and the A's will win another game. Boston at Seattle. Red Sox very much alive. Red Sox 23-53, and that is 8. Mariners 5-24, that is 2. Another win for the Bo Sox. Toronto at Texas. Toronto 12-16, that is 2. Rangers 5-54, and that is 5. And that's a tough loss for the Bluebirds. Cubs and the Braves. Cubs 15-22, that is 3. Braves 12-21, that's 2. Another win for the Cubs. Cardinals and the Reds. Come on, Reds, give me a hand here. Cardinals 6-32, and that is 3. Reds 5-16, and that's 1. The Cardinals will beat the Reds again, and the Reds just is not helping me out here. Pittsburgh and the Astros. Pirates 5-52, and that is 4. Astros 4-33, and that is 3. Another loss for the Astros. The Pirates are beginning to pull away in the NL East. The Astros struggling a little bit here, but the Giants have been staying with them. Padres and the Expos. Padres 5-46, and that is 4. Expos 11-22, and that's two. Another win for the Friars. They will be in third. Giants and the Mets. And we got these two tomorrow. Giants 7-35, and that is 3. Mets 8-66, that's 9. And I finally get a happy recap. Dodgers and the Phillies. Dodgers pretty much done, but they're not going away. They're trying to make a push. Dodgers 11-63, and that is 7. Phillies 4-25, and that is 2. Another win for the Dodgers. And the Dodgers now suddenly are pretty much almost right back in it. That is your 10-minute ticker. If your team won tonight, congratulations. If they didn't, there's always tomorrow. Tomorrow will be August 28th. We will be at Shea Stadium as the San Francisco Giants will take on the New York Mets. Mike Krukow will go for the Giants, and Dr. K, Dwight Gooden, will be on the mound for the Mets. I finally get the doctor. Will he be in, and will he be making house calls? A big game for the Mets and the Giants tomorrow night in the National League. Giants and the Mets, Krukow and the doctor. Be there or be square. John Haverly, Steeler fan. Doug Hunt, Bears Den, 007. Brian B, baseball with the demo. Sebastian Stratt, Clee baseball fan. David Vega, Mike Eisenberg, Texag, 75. Frank Rosenk, Joel Turney, Brian Patterson, and I think I got everybody. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on your way out to the turnstiles. Subscribe if you've not done so. And make sure you hit the bell. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong. And we'll see you guys tomorrow night. And once again, ID Jester, thank you for meeting me. It was an honor. The Yankees go ahead and bomb the Brew Crew. They do it in Milwaukee. A 10-3 win for the Bronx Bombers. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. Take care.